Seriously, why does it always happen? Hi there. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Movement and Mobility. Yes, it's Monday. And here I am once again having Instagram troubles loading up my live feed on Instagram. But we'll get it here in a second. First Monday of April. There we go. Done. Start. All right. Again, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Movement and Mobility. It's the first Monday of April, and we can really feel that spring weather here in Colorado. Yesterday, it was Easter, so I hope you had a great Easter Sunday. For those of you who like to celebrate that, for the first time in a while, I got my own Easter basket. But we went to a friend's house for some afternoon snacks and in Boulder, and the sun was out, and it was actually hot. And it was nice to feel the sun and sit out just comfortably outside. Sunny day, warm weather, and then we went for a hike later with some other friends, and yeah, it was just a good Sunday afternoon. So let's get rolling with some movement and mobility work. But before we do that, we're just gonna welcome in our week and welcome in the day and first Monday of April. So welcome in April as well, with just a couple minutes of standing like a tree, which is a Qigong meditation. So what you do is you stand with hips or feet hip widths apart, toes pointed straight ahead, knees slightly bent, gently squeeze your glute muscles to hold your pelvis in a good neutral position. Lengthen your spine. Imagine your spine is being stretched. Hold your hands out in front of you like so, just out as if you're kind of holding a basket or a light beach ball in your arms. Fingers gently touching, eyes straight ahead, and we'll go for just about 2 minutes. Breathe through your nose into your abdomen, nice and gentle. Weight should be evenly distributed over both feet and over your full foot. Front, back, side to side, just even weight on your foot, on both feet. Nice, easy breathing through your nose. If thoughts come through into your head, just let them float on through. Right now, we're just concentrating on our breathing. Bringing ourselves into this special arena, this intimate space where you get to take care of yourself. We have busy lives, full lives, and often we're not able to do the things that are necessary to keep us healthy, fit, and strong. And stretching, mobility work, flexibility are all important for your health, your fitness, your performance, your athleticism. Important. Okay, now take your hands and just place them in the small of your back, the back of your hands and the small of your back. Rock back and forward a couple times, and then side to side. just waking up the legs, and then do a few hip circles. First in one direction, then in the other direction. Hips get very tight from lots of sitting. We want to make sure that we are taking good care of them. To turn on this light over here. I forgot to do that. All right. Now we're going to do arm swings. So just gently swinging your arms back and forward. Nothing aggressive here. Just really letting the momentum of the arms do the work. What we do is we do 5 reps in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do a double bounce at the knees, just like you're a little spring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double knee bounce. 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 All right, good. Now we switch to rotational arm swings, where you're driving the movement with the movement of your hips. You're looking straight ahead. Your arms are loose. They're like spaghetti, cooked spaghetti noodles. They just swing around your body, except that the front arm comes up and hits you in the shoulder, collarbone area, and the rear arm swings behind you, nice and loose, but hits you low in the back, about where your kidneys are on the side of the spine. And as you spin to the left, you just gently raise your right heel. And then as you spin to the right, you gently raise your left heel to protect your knees. And we also do about 25 of these. I never count them. I just do them until I'm say, okay, that's good. Let's go back to some arm swings. Okay, shake out that. And now we have another set of arm swings. You know what? Actually, today we're going to do just another round of these. These are I like these very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double knee bend. 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 Awesome. Then rotational swings. I like those arm swings because they're this nice pumping action that you have. Again, set your feet up. They may move as you're doing this, but first set them up so your toes are pointing straight ahead. As much as we can, we want to practice having our toes pointing straight ahead in a neutral position. That is their natural, biomechanically favored position, toes straight ahead. Really loose arms, really focus on keeping those arms loose. I was talking to a guy yesterday. He's, the dad of the family whose house we went over to, and he's an Aikido instructor. And we were talking about speed. And one of the very important things about speed is the ability to relax. You have muscles that are like when you're punching or something like that. You have muscles that are sort of making the punch happen, but you also have opposite muscles, and the ability to relax those opposite muscles is super important. So when you practice something like this, as you're making movements with your hips, you're also just teaching the rest of your body to relax. Okay, nice. Now we'll do our second type of arm swing. And this one is a little bit more complicated. But so you, again, feet hip widths apart, toes straight ahead. It's like a 3-count exercise. The arms come behind you, 1, and they come up into this bent arm, 90-degree position. And then you extend, you come up onto your toes, extend through your ankles, knees, and hips, and then shoulders, elbows, and wrists. And you're doing like this basketball shot, except your hands stay level with your eyes. So it looks like this. Okay, so we do 25 of these. I don't know what that was. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And you know what I forgot? When I opened up today, I forgot to say thanks to your replay viewers, and just thanks to you guys on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram for catching the video at some point. Really appreciate it. So fixing that little Instagram issue sort of sidetracked me, and I forgot to mention that. So I just wanted to say that here. All right. So one more round of spaghetti arms. Maybe that's what this should be called. Spaghetti arms. Wet noodle arms. Nice and easy. You can make your turns bigger as you warm yourself up. Awesome. All right. See, I'd like to do a fair amount of those because they just, your body's moving and the blood starts to pump. And the warm blood gets out into your extremities and everything. Okay. So just a quick little open and closing of the hands here. Our hands are always used for grasping things. We never purposely open them all the way. So you want to open them, and this is, you're trying to stretch your fingers as far apart as possible. And this just also helps with lubricating and improving the contact between all of those little digits in your fingers. Okay. Or not digits, but joints in your fingers. And then take your hands, clasp your fingers together, palms together, and then just roll your wrists around in one way, in one direction, and then roll them around in the other direction. Awesome. About 10 in each direction is great. And then open up your hands so your palms are not touching and do the same thing. And these are things, those finger exercises, these wrist curl exercises, these are things you can do anytime during the day. And if you start to make doing these things a habit, when you're just, I don't know, taking a short break from work, or you're standing in line at the store and you just start doing these things, all of that, they can all be incorporated into like your full day. And in the morning, you can do a quick, easy warm-up stretch or routine like this, and just fill in the gaps throughout the day with some of these other easy exercises. Now roll your shoulders forward. That don't have to be in some sort of formal routine, but can be snuck in at different times during the day. I do have a client who's like, if I don't do this as a particular thing, now we're doing shoulders backwards like this. If I don't do it at a particular time, I was asking him to do some rolling on his feet, backwards and now forwards, both shoulders like this. It's like asking him to do he does a lot of running. So I was asking him to do some rolling on his feet. And he said, if I don't have that as a block in my warm-up schedule, then I probably won't do it. So for some people, having a very regimented way to do that is awesome. But for others, especially if you're pressed for time, just throwing in some of these things, let's do some arm swings across the chest, throwing in some of these things throughout the day helps you work them all into a full day, a day that is already full, is what I'm trying to say. I feel a little bit, I don't know, my brain's not firing completely today. Sometimes when I talk, it feels like that. I don't know if you ever experienced that. Like you're trying to say something and it just comes all out as gobbledygook. All right, awesome. Now side bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So we're going to do a breathing exercise here. It's also a exercise for your spine. So again, feet are now about a fist width apart. Just look down, try and imagine your foot just squeaking in between your feet, toes pointing straight ahead. And then you're going to bend over. The hips are going to push back. You're just going to bend over at the spine and let yourself hang. Early in the morning, I can't touch my toes. First time. Exhale as you reach back like this. Squeeze your glutes, but then bend over. You're just trying to bend through your whole spine. Breathe out through your mouth, in through your nose as you bend over. Just try and get a little bit of bending out of each one of your vertebra. They all move just a little bit. As you reach back and look up and exhale through your mouth, be sure to squeeze your butt muscles to protect your lower back. After about 4 or 5 of these, I can usually touch the ground. Last one. Okay. Sun salutation this morning. Have a little wrinkle in this one, and I will explain it to you as we go along. For those of you who have not done one of these before, you can follow along if you like, or you can watch the first one to get an idea of what we're doing, and then you can join in. We're going to be doing 6 of these. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. So feet together, start a prayer position, swing your arms back, then arms swing up overhead. As you lean back, you breathe in here. And then bend over, as if you're trying to touch your toes. If you can't, just bend at the knees, and then step back with your right foot, chest up. Inhale, and then first wrinkle is bring your left elbow inside your left knee. Stretch for just a second. Then lift your right arm and twist like that. and then bring it down. And then again, chest up to step back into downward dog. Exhale here. Down onto your stomach, point your toes. Lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward with your left foot. Inhale. Knee inside your elbow inside your left knee. Twist up. Then back. Inhale again. Step forward with your right foot. Exhale. And stand up. That's one rep. So every time you're sort of opening your chest like this, you're breathing in. And every time you're folding over, you're breathing out. So now we do the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, chest up. Arm inside the right leg this time. Then twist open. Good. Step back into downward dog. Exhale. Come forward onto your stomach. Inhale as you raise your chest into cobra. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward with your right foot. Lift your chest. Inhale. Arm inside your right leg. Twist open. Then come back. Lift the chest. Step forward, left leg. Exhale. Stand up. Okay, 4 more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Inhale. Chest up. Arm inside leg. Twist open. Chest up again. Step back. Exhale. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward, left foot. Chest up. Arm inside your knee. Twist open. Then chest up again. Step forward. Exhale. Right side. Inhale. Exhale. Step back, left foot. Chest up. Elbow inside knee. Open your chest. Step back into downward dog. Exhale. Onto your stomach. Lift your chest. Inhale. Back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward. Right leg. Chest up. Drop your elbow inside your right knee. Twist open. Chest up. Inhale. Step forward, left foot. Exhale. Stand up. 2 more. 1 left, 1 right. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Right foot. Chest up. Inhale. Left arm inside left knee. Then open up your chest to the right. Then chest up again. Step back into right. Into downward dog. Exhale. Come forward onto your stomach. Point your toes. Lift your chest. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward, left foot. Chest up. Left elbow inside left knee. Open up to the right. Chest up. Step forward. Stand up. Last one. Bend over. Exhale. Step back. Left foot. Chest up. Right elbow inside right knee. Open the chest to the left. Back. Chest up again. Step back into downward dog. Exhale. Come forward onto your stomach. Lift your chest. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward. Right foot. Chest up. Inhale. Then right elbow inside right knee. Then open up to the left. Then back to open chest. Step forward. Exhale. Excellent. So now we're going to do Hindu push-ups. So Hindu push-ups, you begin in downward dog. Now let me do this. Like so. Begin down Hindu push-ups in downward dog. I'll demonstrate first. Scoop in and up like that. Scoop down and then chest up in upward dog. If that's difficult, you come forward into a push-up and then down and then upward dog. So again, like this, boom, boom, boom. If that is also too difficult, you can drop to your knees and then come down onto your stomach and then up into upward dog. So again, down like that. So we'll do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Straight leg, walk with straight legs. Walk your feet towards your hands as close as you can get them. And then bend your knees and stand up. Next exercise. Now my heart is going. Next exercise is Hindu squats. I'll demonstrate first, and then I'll show you an easier version. So start with your feet about hip widths apart, toes pointed out just a little bit. And then you drop down into the squat position where you're up on your toes and your thighs are parallel to the ground. Your upper body is straight up and down. You're not leaning forward. You're keeping your body straight up and down, and then you stand up. So it looks like this. The assisted version of this, you can use a chair. Said that weird. I'm going to use a chair today. You could use a broom handle, whatever, a table. So you just stand about arm's length away, get your foot spacing correct, hip width apart, feet out just a little bit, and you just drop down and up. Today, I'll use the assisted version for time, and we're going to do 12. So begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, awesome. Put that back over there. We have our last exercise before we would move into some dynamic stretching and static stretching, though time-wise we may not be able to do that today. So this is a thoracic bridge. You start sitting on your bum with your feet flat on the ground, knees bent at 90 degree angle. Your upper body is supported by your arms on your palms with your fingers pointing away from you. They're pointing towards the back wall here. What you do is you lift your chest or lift your hips. It's really focusing on squeezing your glute muscles. Let your head drop back behind you. And that's 1 rep. Now, if you've never done these before, that position can be very uncomfortable, as can just sitting in this position. So if that is the case for you, you can just put your feet forward like this and just sit in this position. And as you practice sitting in this position, you can do it while watching TV or whatever. You'll get more used, your shoulders and arms will get more used to the stretch that you get out of this particular bridge. And then once they're used to it, you can start doing the bridges. So we're going to do 6. So begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, awesome. So we just hit the 30-minute mark, and I was a little late getting on today. So we're going to call that good. If you have a little bit more time, you should do a few dynamic stretches. We do kip. This is an important one, is the leg swing, both sides. You can use a chair for balance. And then if you have even more time, you can do some static stretching, stretching your hamstrings, stretching your hip flexors. Those are important exercises to do to keep your hips healthy. So I encourage you to, if you have a few extra minutes, just do a couple of dynamic and static stretches for your hamstrings and for your hip flexors, and that should set you up nicely for the day. But I want to say thanks again for being here. Instagram guys down here, yeah, nice to have you here. Nice to have you replay viewers, and also then for your YouTube and Facebook viewers, thanks to have you here again. My name is Henry Beyer with Strong First, and we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 6:30, for some more morning movement and mobility work. Until then, have a great day. And once again, thanks for being here. Cheers, folks. Have an awesome day.